Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Kebablord here, and we are continuing with Anno 1800. And yeah, in the last episode we took care of the production of tailored suits, and now we need to take care of all the rest so that we don't rely that much on imports anymore, meaning we need to increase our production of hibiscus tea, tapestries, as well as seafood stew. Good thing we already got a couple of items in Enbesa. And we are now going to work through all these different needs.
Fancy, unfettered and free.
Yeah. Come on, guy. Shut up. So we need to plan ahead a little bit. Also, yeah, this here is just a very ugly production.
Ceasefire has ended.
You're right.
Something that needs to be fixed early on. Also, maybe we will have to rework here all the animal stuff.
A discovery that just oozes culture.
And I will slow down the game speed just to make sure that we don't get interrupted that often.
We don't have to
Yeah,
hurt
fuck
each
you.
other. What rules were you playing?
It's always the same with these guys. Okay, trade union items. So we have here affects all invest and crop farms, so that we need 10% less. With that one we can get rid of our lobster production. Unless, of course, we want to focus on that. Instead of wood, the building process is Vanza timber. Yeah, that is also going to work. Then we have here for animal farms, all food production, all Enbesa and crop farms. All production buildings, affects luminaries. Affects dry house, Sangar farm, tea spicer. Instead of hibiscus petals, the building processes linseed. And that is actually something that might be quite useful for us. Because hibiscus is quite huge. While linseed farms, however, yeah, require way less space and workforce.
A momentous occasion.
So time to get rid of all these civilian production buildings, so that everything can be reorganized. So, and the first one that we are going to work for is here the hibiscus tea production, which we have here, our little tea spices. And you're consuming quite a lot of shepherds, actually. That heavily increases the amount of shepherd workforce that we can have. That is nice. Now we need to check. So if we have here in Cape Trelawney Crown Folds, and here Enbesa, we can see we need 15 of those, so we need a bit more. And we need even more than that. So hibiscus tea now 19, but we want a bit more. So that now, of course, heavily increases the amount of linseed that we need. Alright, that one is a paper mill. Totally forgot about that. It would probably be best if we switch relocations here and get in return the paper mill here on that side. So that we can synchronize it easier with that part. So that way we got that connected. Those are connected on that side. So time to build a trade union here. And then we will gather here all the farms. And the fields would go over there. So, Linseed farm. What do we have here? Fix all and base on crop farms. Yeah, that sounds good. That one as well as that. Are we going to produce indigo? That is the question. I mean, for the tapestries, we are probably going to need it. And how many tapestries are we consuming here? 4. And then Crown Falls. 15, so probably around 19. Yeah, but it only provides indigo fertility, so that including that would not be very wise. So much about the construction area being blocked, huh?
It wouldn't take much to prepare more land.
So...
Finally, we have possession of that curiosity.
Oh, nice. Still, I want here the rainforest, the next item. So let's go for the black Hallmann. So, now an interesting question is going to be how much linseed we are producing with just one farm. 5. That is actually quite good. So...
They've had their fun. Let's have ours.
Yeah, with the amount of tapestries that we need, I mean, for that we also need linen. Yeah, we are going to need a shit ton of those, actually. That is something that we clearly should not forget. I mean, here in Crown Falls, we need around 19 tapestries, if I recall correctly. 15? Plus then, with a tea spicer, makes already 29. And if we then go to Taborim, then we can see that we need even more. Okay, then. Yeah, I would just go for a heavy linseed overproduction. That was actually kind of stupid. That here now should work a bit better. Oh, that actually works. It does. I am now actually surprised. So that shall be our water system for that side. By now we should have a production of around 20 linseed, right? Yep, I want to go to 40 to 50 though. So far, that linseed field is looking quite good.
People celebrate your leadership.
I could probably supply 2 more farms on that side. Did I already tell you guys how much I love this mechanic? With the canards and everything? Yes, it's a bit more complicated, and in my opinion Anno 1800 is a bit too complex, especially for casual city builder players. But this is one of the greatest puzzle mechanic I have ever seen in a city builder.
Finally, we have possession of that curiosity.
Okay, time here for the next one.
Game is a
For the jaguar, or however that is pronounced in English. So that is still better than no coverage in that area at all. So we are now at 41 linseed. But I think we should do a bit more. We are not yet done here.
This city is a magnet for genius.
So those also need upgrades. The really cool thing is that we are not even limited to linseed with this trade union.
Competitors are now at war.
Bente. Of course it's
Ceasefire
Bente.
has ended.
Ah, everything is green. I feel like playing the Eden Initiative once more. still need to get teff as well here on this island, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Ceasefire has ended.
And another interruption.
It's rare we leave any alive.
Now I wish there was an item that would make the canals deeper, so they would have a range longer than 4 tiles. $53 linseed. That actually should do the trick. Are we going for one more so that we definitely have enough tapestries? I'm a bit undecided. You know what, one more can't possibly hurt.
It's all prepared.
It definitely hurts that we don't have a river there. Okay, change of plan.
The people celebrate your leadership.
We're going to build here farms independent from the trade unions. Yeah, we are going to include them in that field, in that area.
I can teach you how to do this if you will.
and they say Annie has no mercy.
And they say, shut up. Okay.
Finally, we have possession of that curiosity.
Okay, now we got the Jaeger, and now we can go for the next rainforest item. That would be the Pelican. So, and now we should have here in the center one row that is not fully fertile. Apparently we can't even supply all the farms here that I hoped we could supply. It's one too many. Oh, well then.
Just give me a...
Okay, so now we got that. How many linseed do we now have? Okay, 63. So we can now dive fully into the teff production. Teff was used here for these bricks. Yeah, right. So, not space efficient, but beautiful! Also necessary when I'm seeing that. But hey, I'd say that is a linseed production. Looking great, by the way.
I want to look after everyone.
Yeah, and I also want you to
Evil
shut up.
creature is that?
So, and in a couple of minutes we can also complete the next set. All these items are helpful. Do we actually need them for the teff production? Because we don't need that much teff, actually. We need around 5 farms. On the other hand, teff farms take quite some space here. Quite a lot of space. Okay, we are going to need that other trade union. So, how much teff are we now producing? 2. Might we actually need another fuel station? And we can place another one up here. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So now with the tractor they're working. 5, okay.
Finally, we have possession of that curiosity.
Oh, that is
People
nice.
celebrate your
And
leadership.
then I guess it's time to complete that one set as well. And in the far future we are also going to build a beautiful zoo. But maybe I need to collect the item first. So, out of the meantime, you can work on another coffee production. So, time for the crane, or the jaguar, or jaguar, or whatever. Then comes the black caiman. And then this parrot, and what does it do? Affects public services, attractiveness +1. On investor level, you don't have that many public services. Oh well, it does a bit. Still, very disappointing effect in comparison. So, time to go back to Enbesa. I still want to have fun with the teff farms finished before we close this episode. Yeah, here I need to spend a little bit more.
Oh, I didn't expect you.
Yeah, there actually would be some stuff that would work.
These colorful fields.
Only issue that is that area here. So now we can build here another teff farm, which will have a severely reduced production.
With you as nurse, I knew they'd get well soon.
But it should work anyways. 12 teff, well that should change as soon as those here are supported with fuel. So now that warehouse is also accepting goods from over there. Now we are at 15 teff production.
The cherry atop our beautiful... How unexpected.
Yeah, never. So, and here we have the tea spices. That works. Now we need to choose a thumbnail, and I am a bit torn between the tea spices and our large fields. But I think it will be the fields. Yeah, that is looking good. So in the next episode we are going to take care of the next needs. I mean, at the moment we have covered the hibiscus tea and some other basics. The next thing that we are going to work on is the seafood stew. Instead of lobster, the building processes sangha cow. That has the potential to support us also a little bit. And yeah, we are saving a lot of workforce. So we might also be able to upgrade a couple of more people.
From my son already. It's
Which
not
will...
been 2 weeks.
Yeah. Which will allow us to actually get a little bit more of research points and so on, though that is not really necessary. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If yes, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Would be a great feedback for me. It would support the channel. It would help me grow. And as promised, I want to be more active again now that the PC is back. And I started with my new job and everything else. So yeah, signs are actually quite good. If you have any direct feedback, questions whatsoever, then just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it all. And yeah, if you want to get notified whenever something new is being uploaded to this channel, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that notifications are activated. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye.